Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you my each way Lucky 15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing here in the UK. Just a quick reflection on how today's selections ran. Not too bad today, just the one winner in Touch Kick, which was the Paul Nicholls horse, ran a really good race. It did look like it might come second at one point when it was coming down to the last few hurdles, but he managed to regain under Sam Twiston-Davis, and he won by a few lengths in hand. So that was a good performance there. Tommy the Rascal nearly made it a double for us today. He put in a really good performance, and to be fair, he jumped better than his rival, Bandon Bridge, in that race. And he definitely was coming back towards the end, and I reckon within another furlong, Tommy the Rascal would have won that race. But he put in a good performance. He was always there in the mix the whole race, but he just couldn't quite finish it at home today. But that's definitely a horse to keep an eye on for future races, as he's carried on his consistency. The other horse that ran, which was Marmalade, which was the Alan King horse, he became a non-runner in the end in the last Warwick. And the other horse that ran, Suncloud, he made a mistake halfway through, and he just wasn't in the mood for it. But I don't think even if he had been jumping, well, I don't think he would have won today or been in the places. So yeah, disappointing selection there, but we got the winner, so at least we're getting something right. But anyway, I'm going to give you my predictions for tomorrow's horse race in action here in the UK. It'll be each way Lucky 15 tomorrow, because there's two jump fixtures tomorrow in the UK, one at Fontwell and the other one up in the north, Wetherby. And yeah, so let's get stuck into our each way Lucky 15 tomorrow. The first pick that we're going for tomorrow is in the 240 at Fontwell, and this is a horse called the Italian Yob. He's been quite consistent performer of late. He's off a joint career low mark. He came second off this mark last time, which was 115. He's trained by Nick Williams, who had not bad Cheltenham. He had a winner with Flying Tiger, and he also had not bad couple of runners with Cuckoo Solova, who one of the horses we backed. So this stable knows how to win races. He's going to be ridden by Leighton Aspel, who's always a good handy jockey, former Grand National winning jockey on many clouds. This horse came second at this track last time. There's a lot of things in its favour tomorrow. This horse is currently priced at 4-1 in the market. You might be able to find him a bit shorter, other bookmakers, but Sky Better offer him at 4-1 at the moment, so I'll take that price now, because I think that could definitely shorten as we get nearer to the race. So that's who we're going for as our first pick in our each way Lucky 15 tomorrow. The second pick in our each way Lucky 15 tomorrow runs in the 320 at Wetherby, and is a horse called Stayoutofcourt. This is trained by David Pipe and will be ridden by a jockey called David Noonan. David Noonan's another good jockey. He gets the most out of his horse. This horse, Stayoutofcourt, last time it ran was a handicap debut at Plumpton. It only finished in 9 lengths on heavy ground that day, behind two good horses. Also, the handicap mark was 115, and he's been dropped £1 for that last time run. Hopefully this horse will run well tomorrow, because the ground is in its favour, and it's also with Paul and Claire Rooney, they're really good owners, so this horse should be in the mix tomorrow. This horse is currently priced at 13-2, and that's who we're going for as our second pick in our each way Lucky 15 tomorrow. Our third pick in our each way Lucky 15 tomorrow is a horse called Manwell, who's trained by Sam England, and that will be ridden tomorrow by her husband Jonathan England. This horse is currently 6-1 at the moment. That's a really good price, I think, for this horse, because this horse has definitely got to be in the mix tomorrow. He's been in the places in his last few runs, and last time out he only just got beaten by a horse called Modulus. This horse, Modulus, has just completed a hat-trick of wins, which it won at Hexham earlier in the week, so to come second to that horse definitely shows this horse has got ability. He's currently going to be running off the same mark tomorrow, and hopefully this horse will come in at 6-1, which I think is a good price for this horse. So that's who our third pick is in our each way lucky 15 tomorrow. Our last pick in our lucky 15 tomorrow is a horse called Duke Debarry. That will be in the 5:20 at Wetherby. This horse is a Nicky Henderson horse and will be ridden by one of his jockeys, Jeremiah McGrath. This horse, last time it ran in a bumper race at Warwick, where it finished 5th. It only was a few lengths behind the winner. Nicky Henderson has had already a couple of winners recently in these kind of races. He's also, as we've mentioned a few times recently, in a fight with Paul Nicholls for the Trainers' Championship. Paul Nicholls had a bit of a better day today. He's starting to reel back Nicky Henderson. So Nicky Henderson will definitely want a winner to keep putting the pressure on Paul Nicholls, and I can see him definitely being in the mix with this horse tomorrow. He's currently 7-1. This horse has had 2 runs in bumper runs, and he should come on for the experience to even run a better race tomorrow. So with all those good things going for it, I'm predicting this horse to do really well tomorrow. So that's who I'm going for as my last pick in my each way lucky 15 tomorrow. But if you have any predictions of your own, if you think I've made the wrong predictions, you think I've made the right predictions, want to see some alternate predictions from flat racing in your weather circuit, or maybe focus sometimes when a bit more on Ireland when they've got some race meetings going, leave those comments in the comments box below. Gamble responsibly, and I'll see you soon.